Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Wolf Lopez, and in this video we're going to talk about BitTorrent BTT token. Okay, so this is Justin Sun's one of the tokens, and we're going to talk about the use case. We're going to talk about the price prediction, all like everything. Okay, matched with the current situation of the markets. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. But I don't. Okay, so by the way, I've been in cryptocurrency since late 2016. Okay, and basically the first few years that I started tapping my toes in the cryptocurrencies, I lost a lot of money. It was very depressing. I was very sad. It always felt that I was always like losing money or always on like a losing side. Okay, people were like playing me, and that's what markets do. If you don't know what you're doing, they play you. Okay, they outplay you every single time, and it's just because of lack of patience and just basically cognitive biases. I will talk about more in the future, but anyway, so that being the case, it took a lot of years and a lot of hard struggle and money to learn what I have, the knowledge I have today. And a couple of days ago, I stumbled upon crazy new opportunity that basically makes me now $1,000 a day. Okay, currently today I checked, it was like $870 yesterday. Before that it was 1k. So basically I've been making 1k a day, solid 1k a day, okay, with this new strategy. And the strategy is not here for long, but the strategy is, I mean, the opportunity is huge. It's so huge. I have students in the training and they are crushing it. They are making crazy money. Okay, the method is no brainer and it will work instantly. You will make instant money, like instantly cash flow, passive income. It's crazy. The opportunity is crazy, and only cryptocurrencies have this kind of opportunities. I have never seen anything like this before, and actually I have. Back in 2020 I spotted same kind of opportunity, but back then I didn't know anything about the opportunity, so I missed it totally. But I witnessed back then people making millions with this method. I mean, just millions and millions. I was like, whew, I need to learn that, and I learned it, and now I spotted this new method, and I will show it step by step how to do it in the instant money blueprint. That's what I call it. I have students already there. They are crushing it. So if you want to join, it's very limited, because the more money, the more basically people come there, the less gains I'm going to make, basically, because it will saturate the market. Okay, but it's just insane opportunity, and it's crazy. It's a no-brainer. Anybody can do it, and it just works. It's instant money. Okay, crazy stuff. So that's what I wanted to cover here, and now we can start the video. So I just wanted to make sure that you know about that opportunity, because it doesn't last long, but it's working very well right now. So you definitely, if you want to make money, check it out. Link in description, the instant money blueprint. Anyway, so I just want to say that, because in my opinion, that is the biggest opportunity right now in the cryptocurrencies. Just absolutely biggest. Nothing ever comes close. But I have like, and I've been like, I have like thousands of cryptocurrency videos on YouTube. I live and breathe this stuff. I'm on Twitter every single day, like fishing out new coins. Okay, so I have and I've been trying them also, the products and all kinds of, like, I've been trying to find these gems. Okay, that's the whole idea of this channel. We go in the cryptocurrencies and find these gems. Okay, it seems my internet is lagging quite a bit, and anyway, I hope that this looks like it's, and like sometimes my voice and the picture just are off. I don't know what's up with that, but anyway, I just came back from gym, and drinking kind of like a protein shake, because I need like 136 grams of protein every day for my muscle to grow. So I need, this has something like 20 grams of protein, something like that. Anyway, we're going to start now the BitTorrent video. So BitTorrent had a huge boom and bust cycle. A lot of cryptocurrencies, basically everybody had the same kind of cycle, and but it seems that 0.04, so it has now kind of like 2x from the bottom here, and this was a very good entry price. I think currently right now it's also a very good entry price. But remember now, when the next boom and bust cycle happens, I just want to remind myself here is that just sell something, sell even like 20% of your bag, because the gains here, when you, for example, sold here, they are crazy. You can just use the bag to buy it back in the lower. Anyway, a lot of BitTorrent guys came onto my channel when we were here. I was creating BitTorrent videos back then. back here. Okay, and it had this boom bust cycle, and I have a lot of people, I guess, from BitTorrent videos on my channel. So if you're kind of like a BitTorrent guy, well, welcome. And I recommend you to watch also my other videos than BitTorrent, just so you can see like contrast what kind of projects are out there. Okay. BitTorrent is definitely not my like when it comes to TRX and Justin Sun's tokens, I'm not the biggest fan. But what I like about Justin Sun is that he's excellent at marketing, and he's very smart, dude. I mean, he's extremely smart. Okay, so I haven't like deep dived into his project. I know that BitTorrent is used on, well, BitTorrent, and you know what I'm saying, and so yeah, let's actually read here. So BitTorrent was initially conceived by Bram Cohen, a peer-to-peer protocol for users. So basically, it's used on BitTorrent BTT, and it's TRC10 token on the Tron blockchain. Yeah. So there's some kind of value, but I think that currently, for example, my circle of competence about BitTorrent is definitely like, I think it's like 2. I don't know that much about it, but I already know that BitTorrent is, everybody knows BitTorrent. But at the same time, I think that when decentralized like for long term, I can't see that it working. I can't like I understand why would it work long term. When I'm about cryptocurrencies, I'm looking for technologies that will break the ground, that are so out of this world that they like. You know what I'm saying? And I can't see that in BitTorrent. But that doesn't mean that there's a lot, you can make crazy money with this, guys. Some people, all they did was buy BitTorrent here, boom, 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 and then sold here. I mean, GG, guys. I mean, GG. Someone did that. A couple of people did that. Okay? That doesn't mind. You can definitely do that. But what I like to do, and what I have learned from Warren Buffett, is that it's all about probabilities. Which is more probable? Very innovative. Like think about like this way. So like there's chair company, and then there's TikTok. Which of them probably will exist after 10 years? Well, after 10 years, people still need to sit on chairs, but is TikTok still around? Probably not. So I'm just like, it's more probable that the chair company is. So what I do with my money is I bet on the horses that are more probable for me. I have made the calculations, and I have made the calculations for BitTorrent, and it doesn't like make sense for me. But that could be solely because it's not in my circle of competence. Now let's look at just BitTorrent in itself, and I'm not going to say what I think about it. Let's look at it like through a lens of scarce in demand resources. So let me go. So money is scarce in demand resources. Gold is scarce in demand resource because it's scarce. There's limited amount of gold on earth. It's in demand. People want it because it's on the jewelry, and it's used on technology. So it's a resource, and it's in demand because of that, because it's scarce and resource. So that's why it's in demand. So if we can prove that BTT is scarce, a resource, and it's in demand, that means automatically the price is going to go up. Okay, so let's look at it. It seems the total supply seems very, very, very high, and usually with these kind of tokens, there's have you ever heard of penny stocks? If you have looked at the Wolf of the Wall Street, they basically the lowest of low people sold penny stocks, because penny stocks are the ultimate. They are very attractive for people who basically just want to get rich quick, and there's no such thing as get rich quick. You have to be smart about it, in my opinion. Of course, you can have this kind of lucky strikes, but I don't have that kind of mentality anymore. I used to have, but not anymore, because it's just the probability. Like I said, the probability of having luck without actually going in doing the work is very small. So I don't want to like having that probability bucket. I do more, and that's why I'm like more lucky. Okay, so anyway, so BitTorrent here 0.005. So this is very attractive. If you have like $100 to invest, you will get tons of BitTorrents coins, and that will attract people who have low money, a little money. And I understand that. I understand that because I have been the same way. Like I said, I've been in cryptocurrencies since late 2016. At first, I lost a lot of money. Okay, but that doesn't mean there's always opportunity here. But that's just one problem. Like that's what you have to understand here, in my opinion. Nobody talks about this kind of stuff. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, listen to this again, because what I'm saying in this video is it's the very key on how to make crazy money online. Okay, and just just in general. So I can already see that it's not that scarce. Okay, the demand for this has to be huge for it to be scarce. Of course, it does. Let's see here. Decentralized file sharing protocol with BTT. That powers features popular decentralized protocols and applications in the world. Dapps powered by BTT include BitTorrent Speed, BitTorrent File System, DLive, and other in the pipeline. I just don't understand why they don't use Tron token to do this. Why they create all kinds of different tokens. I don't understand why. Like that's one of big why. If you have answer to that, comment down below. Because it's TRC 10. You could use TRC. Right, and yeah, I have never seen anybody I understand that it's called it's influencer association because it's BitTorrent, but I have never used anybody used this. I think that there are users, but I have never, for example, used this. So get faster download speeds and BTT token about. With BitTorrent speed enabled, downloads will have the option to providing tokens to uploaders in exchange for faster download speed. By introducing an incentive of earning BTT tokens, uploaders have a reason to seed files longer and to dedicate more of their bandwidth and storage to other torrent clients in the network. BTT, which serves as a cryptocurrency token in BitTorrent speed, is responsible for powering a healthier BitTorrent protocol. This is very good to me. But at the same time, there are crazy competitors with brand new technology. I mean. Yeah, they're just. But I think that this is the old school. But this definitely could be the biggest thing ever. I don't really know. But what I'm saying here is that I want to first focus on what's going to happen. I look at it at the bigger sector here, because there's a niche, definitely niche for that. But the majority of people don't. You know what I'm saying? If you think about consumer mentality, BTT and BitTorrent is an OG. But who has used computer a lot, nerd type of guy, knows what's BitTorrent. But if you look at the people on the mobile phones, the people after us, they don't. I bet they don't even know what's BitTorrent. The young, 10-year-old. Okay, I could be wrong, but all the movies are on Netflix. The game, for example, they are all free to play. Okay, most of them, and usually, they are usually, I think I just believe that way. So in that sense, after 10 years, I see this being more like a TikTok. I can't imagine it. That's what I'm saying here. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to be profitable short term. Okay, I just want to create these videos and be totally honest with you guys, because that this is what I think about it. I could be 100% wrong, but thinking that way, the worst case scenario is it's going to zero. But at the same time, BitTorrent is such a huge name still with the crypto community. Everybody who's in crypto has played I think that everybody who's in crypto, at least 50% has played World of Warcraft. Come on, guys. Come on. I have played it. I bet my viewers have also played it. So let's not fool ourselves. We are just kind of nerds here. So we know BitTorrent, alright? You know what I'm saying? Or we have at least some, you have played CS, Counter-Strike. Come on, man. Come on. Who are you fooling? And Steam and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. So the generation that is currently right now on BTT or on cryptocurrencies definitely know what BitTorrent is. So that could mean that in the short term it could be very crazy play. So that's why I'm saying I don't really know where it's going, but I just want to say my review about it. and that could mean that in short term it would go. I can see this short term this could go insane. When Justinson, like I said, he's a very expert marketer and salesman. So like, I mean, he could get crazy traffic to the BitTorrent coin and make it pump like crazy. Okay, like crazy. And if they're going to make it better in the future, I mean, it could be the biggest thing ever. But who knows? But I think that the worst case scenario definitely go to zero. But I don't see that kind of like probable. But I definitely could see where BitTorrent is most case scenario. I think that it's going to at least to pump back to these prices. It's very close to doing it in this like cycle. It comes all down to the cycle, you know. And definitely it could go like crazy, but I can't see it going like $1, guys. I just can't see it. So 1 cent here, it could definitely go max 10 cents. That's possible, just because of if we dump all the logic and just think about when people come to the markets, they're greedy, maybe you're at the top of the cycle and they see BitTorrent and they just at the greed and emotional and stress influence, there are these cognitive biases, maybe they just crazy buy BitTorrent and that will pump it to 10 cents. That definitely could happen if a lot of new investors come into the scene. Okay, and I could see that happening. That's kind of like a best case scenario, definitely 10 cents, but it could happen. And most likely, I think that we go back to the all-time highs here and go well past about that, maybe like, you know, 2 cents, 3 cents maybe even. Okay, definitely could happen. And yeah, that's the BitTorrent video. Sorry, it was kind of like a ramble at times, and you know, anyway, I just want to create like honest video about it, and it wasn't like scripted or anything, so I was just, you know, rambling about it basically. But there was a couple of valuable points at least in this video, and if you love this video, just like this video. I know that you love this video just because the share of the golden information I shared with you. Nobody else shares that, so it's crazy, you know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and remember to subscribe and like this video and check out the instant money blueprint if you want to make them racks, baby, if you want to make them mullah. Okay, thank you so much and see you in the next one. Peace.